Hello, denizens of the internet, and welcome to Visitors of Cyberspace. I'm Mars, and I want to talk about a video that I just recorded that should be a lot shorter than the one I just recorded. Earlier today, I made a video where I was using my phone just in a portrait view, real up close to my Jong, which is not finished yet. There's still a lot of work to be done on it, but I had an idea that I wanted to try and share, and I've had for a few days now, and so I decided to make this video. And then I wanted to make a quick intro video for it. I thought, oh, my intro video has to have a fireplace because today is Christmas Eve. So, you know, I need that classical fireplace. Ghosts. I have ghost pajamas. Ghosty pajamas. Because it is Christmas Eve and I am not getting out of my pajamas until I have to leave the house, which I do. Maybe in an hour or two. At which time I will probably be wearing regular clothes. So I made this video. It's about 5-6 minutes long. There's a little bit of an edit in it, a little bit of an error that will happen right now. And by shifting and doing that, can't quite see it. I dropped the phone. I might have to cut that because I do want to use this footage. So yeah, that happened. And so there is a bit of a cut in the video, and I apologize for that. But I think the video is an interesting one nonetheless. Please let me know what you think. Have a conversation with me if you think I'm wrong, or if you just want to. You know, I like to chat about the art. It's awesome. While you're at it, I do have another video out today that is nearly 3 hours long. I did not intend for it to be that long. I was doing a review of my last stream where Devin was here with me, one of my CDI, and my audio didn't record anything. So that nearly 40-minute long video is audioless. It's muted. So I did a commentary today that I did after making my Jong video, then making this beautiful fire, and then wanting to make this intro, I skipped to doing that instead. I made this super long video that covers a bunch of stuff. Covers our video with my video with Devin, and goes into a whole bunch of different stuff. Listen to it like a podcast. You might have to watch some things here and there. I don't care. Give it a check out. Maybe watch it in parts. It's probably the best way to do it. I don't know how entertaining I am. Anyway, Jong stuff. Hey. It is Christmas Eve, so I just wanted to make something real quick. It's, you know, not my normal kind of stuff, but I want to do something quick. Anyway, I wanted to point out, Jong is coming along. These no longer pull out of it. Still have to chop off the bottom and fill in these holes, build a frame, and maybe, you know, leg, that sort of stuff. But I wanted to show this. So that's our sideways energy, right? Like, I can do motions to the side, and I can do motions that way. I can do motions that way. So that'd be like doing an indoor tan on either side. I can also tan that way. I can fluke that way, right? But I can also, so that's my x-axis, but we exist on more than one axis, so there's your y. Y-axis, you can move up and down, and I can do the same thing there. Do that, right? Your y-axis, x-axis, but you also have your z-axis, and that's what I want to focus on most. So that's my elbow, right? Instead of, like, that's my hand doing that sideways energy. That's something that he can respond to because he feels it going that way. But with my elbow forward, I can hit. That was a terrible hit. That's what I wanted. I mean, you know, on impact it bent. But my point is, you notice, I went straight forward into him, but the arm moved to the side. That's my z-axis motion controlling that, right? I can do that and give him something to deal with, or I can go straight in and cut that off. I can do the same thing over here. I could go that way and move it across, or I can just go straight. If let's say I'm doing that, I'm going straight in, and he starts to push back. Well, that's gonna knock me off, right? I don't want that. So I can do a couple different things. I could turn him that way, or I could come underneath, go on top. I probably can't pawn that or fook it this way because he's pushing, so that would be force against force. But as I said, I can respond. I can let him go that way. And by shifting and doing that, can't quite see it. So if I'm here and I'm punching straight in, and he starts to push back, I can fook that way. And you can't quite see it on this camera because it's not facing me quite the way I want it to. The arm now misses me. Obviously I have to respond with something. I can also, as he's pushing back, arm can hit me right now. So as I go in, as he pushes back, I could also come underneath, depending on the emotion, depending on the emotion I'm feeling from him. I wouldn't want to do that under certain circumstances, but I can come back this way. Now again, here it is missing me. There's my punch. I didn't have to step to the side. In fact, I can even do that going forward, going in on that Z axis, right? If I'm on this side and so again, he's over here, I'm going straight in. My elbow's what's cutting that off, not my sideways. Elbow, he starts to push back, I could hewn that way. It's very difficult for me to get hewns on the Jong at the moment because I'm so used to doing it on a person at the moment, but I can, as he's pushing back, hewn that out of the way and punch. Right? He pushes back, out of the way, yeah. And again, if I shift, and especially if I step in, now he misses. Also now, I'm cutting him off, got both of his arms, I'm even in range for elbow strikes. All sorts of stuff. Oh, I am so excited to get this finished and just be able to play on it. Anyway, just thought I'd share that. Have a very metal Christmas.